Hey everybody, welcome back. I am the EagleFan and I react to things. On this channel I react to music. I'm looking at doing some other channels, but that's for another time right now. This time I am reacting to Kobra Paige. Love What I Hate. This is from an album I believe just recently got released. I don't know if it just recently got released or it's soon to be released. I've seen her talking about this on some of her Facebook posts, so I wanted to see. I know I've loved what I've seen from Kobra and the Lotus, so I need to know more. I've seen her husband Tommy in concert when I saw Camelot a few years back. Wow, it's been 4 years already. That's hard to believe. Where does time go? Anyway, let's get over to this other screen. We are here. Let's see what Miss Kobra Paige has for us. Let's go. I have no idea what to expect. Like I said, I've seen with the group that she's in. I have no idea how this or was in, still in. I don't know if she's still with that group and this is just like a solo project and then she'll be going back to them, or if that group has dissipated. I don't know. Dissipated? Okay, that's a weird phrasing for it. Sorry about that. Let's do this.
Take me far away from what is real. Is there a hole in my soul? I know it's killing me, but I just can't let go. Why? Do I love what I hate? Do I give when you take? Am I nothing but one big mistake? I can't break from this spell, can't escape from this hell. So conflicted, addicted, can't explain all the ways. Why do I love what I hate?
Okay. I was debating. I'm going to go back just a couple more seconds there. And then we'll watch it the rest of the way through after this. Because I have no idea when to stop it. It was hitting me as it was mid musical part there. That probably would have been a good spot to stop. I'm liking it so far. I definitely want to hear more here. Sorry about the little pause thing that happens there. I don't know why that happens once in a while when I have a video that's been kind of queued up waiting for me in another window and then I come back to here, because it doesn't always do it. Sometimes it does it, and so far both videos I've recorded today have done it, so I don't know why it does sometimes and doesn't other times. You'd think, it would either do that at the beginning when I first hit play and maybe it's not, needs to reconnect or something. But let's not worry about that. I'm getting back into stupid technical stuff that doesn't really matter. She's got a really nice voice. Both her and Tommy are just very talented individuals. And I'll be honest with you, they're both very beautiful human beings. So if they do ever have kids, these kids are going to win the DNA pool of life, I believe. But anyway, enough about that part. Let's finish this out.
I'm so obsessed, I'm ashamed. Am I the habit looking for something to blame? You show me everything I lack. My insecurities, they keep me coming back. Why? Do I love what I hate? Do I give when you take? Am I nothing but one big mistake? I can't break from this spell, can't escape from this hell. So conflicted, addicted, can't explain all the ways. Why do I love what I hate? We all love what we hate. We all love what we hate. We all love what we hate. I am guilty. We are guilty. Do I love what I hate? Do I give when you take? Am I nothing but one big mistake? I can't break from this spell, can't escape from this hell. So conflicted, addicted, can't explain all the ways. I can't explain all the ways. Why do I love what I hate? What I hate. Why do I love what I hate? What I hate, what I hate. Why do I love what I hate?
Okay. That was nice. Let's talk about that. First, let's go over there. There. Here we are. I like that. I really liked that. Her voice sounded great. The mix of the song sounded great. And it's a very deep emotional song, too, in terms of the meaning, at least that I'm taking from it. And probably, I'm not the greatest at always interpreting lyrics, but I think it's pretty straightforward here. I think we're all guilty of that in one form or another, where there are things that we really don't like and we just keep at it. And different than, let's say, there are some things out there such as work. I know a lot of people don't like that, but they keep at it because they have to. But there's other things that you just dislike. Sorry, I'm just petting Tabby here in case you're wondering what I'm doing. There are things that you just really dislike and you should avoid, but you just keep going back. That can be something. I'm sorry, Tabby was being vocal over here, I think, as I stopped petting her. Sometimes it can be like a really bad relationship. Something extremely serious like that. And many people get stuck in those and they keep going back when they shouldn't. And in many times, deep down inside, they know they shouldn't, but they just can't help it. They just keep getting drawn back in because they also, in that case, crave the attention and the closeness there, feeling that they're not going to get it somewhere else. So they put up with the negative to get that little dopamine hit from the little bit of a positive that's there. It can be something that entirely serious, but it can also be other things. There's other things out there, many things that people do that they really don't like, but they keep doing it. And an example for me would be, I have a bad habit at times of doom scrolling on social media, where I know I shouldn't, but I'll see something that just ticks me off, and then I'll respond to that. And then I'll find something else related to it, and I just keep going. And then after a while, I'm sitting here saying, why am I doing this? So I'll get to a point where I'll take steps to prevent that from happening again. But it's not always easy, especially with like the doom scrolling thing, because while yes, I have managed to do things like leaving Twitter. Once it went to X, I'm done with that. Elon is a moron. I'm sorry. And I'm totally done with that platform. But like Facebook, I started to weed out a lot of the things that would get me that way, because I want to try to keep it a little bit more positive. The problem that gets me there is those negative comments can find any different thing out there. Soccer, for example. I follow a lot of different soccer sites and football sites, but soccer was the biggest one more recently, with the retirement from a national team by a certain lightning rod for very small-minded people. So I would click on there and be like, oh, it's her last game. I'm going to watch the last game. Let me read about it in the posts. And I shouldn't say all, but half of those posts were just trolling garbage. Just trolling garbage. Apparently she lives rent-free in a lot of people's heads. And it's one of those things where, why are people reacting that way? This is supposed to be a soccer thread. This isn't political, but you're making it political. So I start doom scrolling that then, and responding to comments and getting myself in that really bad way again. And then I've got to make myself walk away. A lot of things, like I said, if it's on the edge and I know that, okay, there are some people that could maybe respond to this topic in a bad way, maybe I'll weed those out of my feeds. But things like that, like a U.S. national team post, shouldn't have to be a political mess. Talking about soccer, a sport, a game. And just because somebody's lifestyle is different than yours, keep your mouth shut. Let them live their life. You live your life. If you want to be small-minded, but quiet. We don't need to hear it. And I'm sorry, there I go. I've turned this into my own little doom scroll. So I get it. I get this song. And I don't want to diminish the much more serious negatives that are out there, like I mentioned with the bad relationship thing. But as I've kind of displayed here by my own little reactions and discussions, that it can be more than just that. There can be many things that you just hate, but you keep going back to it because it triggers something in you. It stirs up thought, stirs up emotion. Oddly enough, for some things, it could maybe even stir up some nostalgia. There are some things like that I think about in my past that I seriously disliked. But then I might go back to it because, well, at least, it reminds me of back in the day, back when. But anyway, enough about me, enough about that. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about this song? What do you think about Miss Paige? And What do you know about Kobra and the Lotus? Are they still out there somewhere waiting in the wings for a new album? Has she left the group? Has the group broken up? I don't know. But I definitely would like to see her in concert sometime, be it with them or if she's doing a solo tour. Would definitely be interested. It would be awesome if she could open up for like one of Tommy's groups. I say Camelot, but he's also in, and my age is showing here. The name of the other group was in my mind as we started this conversation back earlier in this video, and now it has just vanished from my mind. Anyway, that's just me being old. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about all of this? What do you think about her? What do you think about the other groups? Or just what do you think? Tell me anything in general. I'm happy with that too. Thank you guys again. Please, while you're down there, like, comment, subscribe, click on the little bell if you want to know when I have a new video out. It's always appreciated, but it's never pressured. Helps a little bit with that dreaded YouTube algorithm, but totally up to you. So thank you guys again. Please be good to each other. Don't let the negativity get to you. Much easier for me said than done. I get that. I'm trying to work on that. And thank you guys again. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, take care, everybody. Keep your eyes to the sky.